Hey, you guys. So I am on here today to, I don't know, do a message. It is a message from the Ascendant Masters. I connected with them earlier this week. It is actually Thursday night. I usually do not do messages at night, especially after my showers, because it's part of my cleansing process. But when I was in the shower, I kept hearing, "You need to do an ancestral masters message," and um, they wanted me to do it tonight. So we are doing this tonight. Um, this could be about forgiveness, but the word I heard before I got on here was patience. Patience. So first I'm going to go with the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. So first we're just going to see what Ascendant Master is wanting to come through at this time, okay? Of course, I cannot pronounce that name. That's how we're rolling. Okay. Okay, we got three. So, I only know one of these people. So we're going to go with that person first. So we have Odin first. Psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. So, um, Odin is here to let you know that you need to follow your intuition. You also could be really connected with blackbirds, crows, ravens, or whatever. If you look in the back, I was really drawn to them in the background. And I have had this one all day, just crocking at me. I went over to my neighbor's house and I was sitting out with her for a second. I looked up and there's Crow. He just flew and he looked right down at me and I said hello to him and he started crawling at me and cawing and doing his thing and I was like, okay, whatever, and he kept doing it. And then I came home, went inside, did a couple things, came outside to watch my kids swim in the pool, and again, up in the tree, making noises at me. So just be aware of any psychic insight that you're getting downloads, paying attention to those, following your intuition, anything your intuition is telling you. And he's help guiding you. As you know, he has one, he has that one eye. So seeing things for what they clearly are and not seeing being falsely led. That's the message I get from that. I'm also going to go, my nose is starting to itch. Oh, and I'm not even burning incense. This is a new trait I get now when I'm doing readings. My nose my nose starts itching. It's weird, and I don't even have allergies. I I don't know, and it's always this nostril right here. It's always my right nostril, always. And no, I do not snort stuff. I don't do that. Um, Not my style. I've seen too many people growing up into those things, and that was a no for me. So with Odin, I got spirit. Um, so connect to your spirit guide, and maybe Odin is someone you call on. But listen to your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are trying to guide you. Um, Connecting with meditations as well. Um, Archangel Gabriel as well is coming up. So, doing a meditation and calling on Archangel Gabriel, calling on your spirit guides. Also listening to certain um, frequencies. Um, 396. I saw that one earlier and I thought, what the heck? I don't think I've done 396 before. So 396 might be an important one to listen to. Oh, 396 is the 396 is the meditation, is not meditate, is the manifesting thing as well. Oh my goodness. So this could also be about your manifestations that are coming up. So that is so aligned with that, and Odin can be helping bring that in. Archangel Gabriel can be helping you bring that in. Your spirit guides can be helping you bring this in. Okay, and remember, these messages are general, collective reading. And take what resonates with you. If you don't resonate with Odin, if you don't call on deities, then that's not for you. I do have other ones that are here. So take what resonates. Follow your intuition. Follow your own internal guidance. What you're supposed to be listening to and what is for you. Okay. So my next person is right here. I cannot pronounce that name. I'm going to see if Kyle wonderfully put that in there for us. Well, I can tell you, it says soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Again, we had third eye, following your intuition. Now we have your consciousness. You've got this soul expansion too. It's the great incarnation or avatar. It means that Sacred Father is a deeply respected master yogi who is introduced to the world through teachings of the Indian yoga. He's also called, for short, is to be called Babaja. Babaja, as he's called for short, is said to be over 2,000 years old and able to travel between Earth and other worlds. He is said to have an invisible temple in other worlds. He is said to have an invisible temple in the Himalayas that can appear to those he wants to connect with. Many believe that he is like Christ himself, bringing deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insight, and direction. And I did mention that earlier. I'm sorry about that. Excuse me. I told you my nose is, I get on this and my nose goes crazy. I don't know. Maybe that's my connection too. I don't know. I don't know. Um, oh, so I did talk about forgiveness. So he helps bring that love and acceptance. It could be acceptance of others, love for yourself, acceptance for yourself, love for yourself. It could be forgiveness to others, forgiveness to yourself. So think of it that way. Insight and direction, because when we talked about having patience with yourself as you go through, probably you have that. You have to have patience with yourself as you're starting to follow your intuition, as you're starting to get these, as your soul is expanding. You have to be very patient with the process. Let's see. Let's get a little information on um, compassion and the root chakra. So the root chakra was upside down, and I'm taking it as upside down. And then I have compassion. So with compassion is making sure that that compassion totally comes from your that heart space area, having compassion for yourself and others around you as you go through this process, because you might be like frustrated and like what's going on. You could be going through a dark night of the soul, and feeling very just like flustered from everything. And so that could be, that's why the root chakra is in reverse. And so when you don't, you have an unbalanced root chakra. So it could be when it is unbalanced, it's either overactive or underactive. And um, when it's overactive, you're like too, you're really stuck in a way and you don't want to move from it. It's like being like no movement at all. You don't want to do anything. You're just stuck. And it's kind of like the hangman. Like you don't want to do anything. When it's overactive, it's built up of fear and worry. Just like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? What do I need to do? It's that's built up, and you fear about your security and what can you do next. And so that is that root, getting that root chakra balance is doing doing the easiest to me is always going outside. I'm just going to tell you how I might, and that's for me, and not for everyone can go outside, and that helps them. But I go outside a lot in my front yard without my shoes on, and I do a lot of earthing. I meditate outside as well. You can also go hug a tree. I know people who like to hug trees. You can also, making sure you have plants in your house, watering your plants, talking to your plants. I love that people talk to their plants because they are they are alive. Plants are alive, right? They're living things. And so you can do the plants things. You also can the root. I always another one is a great one is like also if you work with crystals, any I like to use jasper, any dark ones, black tourmaline, um, any dark reds that are really great for that area too. Okay. Um, and then my other one is certain foods. I feel like getting my whole like chakra thing out and like, oh, let me just get some stuff for you because I've had multiple classes and I'm just like, let me flip through. But we're not. That's not what I'm doing. I'm taking everything that I can take off my head right now, and things that I've used, and I can just give them to you. So, um, just a little lesson. So, uh, red red root vegetables would be like sweet potatoes, carrots, like they've been in the ground in the dirt, because down there and you'll get that nutrition and stuff in your body from that soil and stuff. Those are good root vegetables, and so those are really great for the root chakra. Okay, let's go to the last person, and it's Melachanezer. I always say his name wrong. Melachanezer. Melachanezer. Oh well. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. So, as you are tapping into your intuition, as you are, and you don't have to be at all these stages. You can be at some of these, and you can be at just one. As you're starting to tap into your intuition, as you're starting to get this soul expansion, you're going to have to do some learning. You're going to have to crack a book open. So getting anything that's going to help you in your soul expansion. Um, I was thinking of a book to recommend, but I don't have anything right now. Oh my gosh, I don't believe I'm dead to books right now, and I'm the book lady. So, any books look like for spiritual books. Look up Google spiritual books and see what comes up and what grabs you and what pulls you in. You can look up spiritual books or look up books for. You can look up books for any of these masters that came out. Okay, you can go look up a book on that. You can go look up a book on Odin, and read their story because these stories have meaning to them. Or you can also take a seminar, or you can take a class. There's so many people out there teaching different classes, even getting just on jumping on YouTube and learning some stuff because people are always teaching these types of things. Heck, listening to I'm teaching. I do a little teaching too. I was talking about the root chakra and things you can use. So there, you can always listen to others and their experience and what they've done to help them. But it says you've learned from experience. So you've learned from going through things. Now you need to learn from study. Um, and it says inner study. And to me, inner study is also going within yourself because we have everything we need to know is within us. I'm going to look him up really quick, but I really feel like going within, doing some meditation work, doing some, connecting with your guides. Melachanezer. Melachanezer deck is, yeah, he's a high priestess in the Bible. Malachite. Maladite. Maladite. Maladek. I don't know. I'm not doing it at all right. Is a high priest who is mentioned in the Bible's book of Genesis and many other sources too. He is here to assist on earth the ascension process, which is basically moving everyone and everything back to a state of love and harmony. Again, with the love and the harmony. He appears with bright light around him and a long white beard to match his ancient high priest ways, and is said to have his own order of light-filled priests who are able to help spiritual people develop their gifts and qualities. So if you're developing your intuition, so if you have any psychic gifts, if you're um, if you're an empath, if you are a oh my god, clairaudient, clairvoyant, if you use any of those clairs, um, he can help you develop them more. If you are a psychopomp, if you are, if you're a medium, if you're any of those, they can help you develop those things, right? Um, as he works on a higher energetic level, you can connect with him through sacred geometry and focusing on ancient star-shaped symbols, which is the Merkaba, is a symbol. I don't have my I don't have my Merkaba in here. It's in my basket. Um, but that and sacred geometry is a great thing um, to tap into. So let's get any messages. Oh, yeah. So this could be for air, which could be for an air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. This also is self-worth. Look at your, you know, making sure you know your worth, knowing that you're valuable, knowing that you do bring something to the picture. You do know. Um, Also at the bottom, this is your life purpose as well. Your life purpose, and you only can. Oh my gosh, they keep giving me things. Okay, and this is the last one because it flipped. Okay, rose quartz to help if you're struggling in that quality of self-worth. Rose quartz helps so much in that it helps you. It really helps with bringing out um, seeing your value and loving yourself. Okay, so I'm getting that, and I'm going to end with an oracle um, from an ascendant master I work with, Kuan. Love her. She opened my eyes to some. Go look up her story if you're curious. Go read her story. Um, it's beautiful, and it it made me it it helped me shed a little bit when I was going through, and I'm always going through it. When I was going through a process, it helped me shed something that I needed to shed. And she stepped up. She kept showing up, and I didn't know why. And then I finally looked into her, and then I was just like, oh, you wanted me to shed something. And she helped me shed something and see something differently. And I was able to do that. Okay, so let's see what message she has for us. She gave me two. Again, we got Sisters of the Star Blossom. So really something to do with stars. So stars could be coming up a lot. So connecting with the stars somehow for you guys. I really feel that's important. I said, so this one says, it is good to remember that whilst we each take our own unique journey back into the divine bliss and truth, we have plenty of friends that love us unconditionally and wish to help us find our way home with the least suffering and the greatest joy. When we allow ourselves to be helped, we help others too. It is it is a spiral of support and love that is wishing to connect more with you now. So ask for help. Um, yeah, this is asking you to take all the stuff that you are digging into and doing. And with these three sisters, see that it's asking people, trusted people that you believe in and you can trust and loyal, and you know that there's not going to be any judgment there or anything like that, and asking them to help you with anything or anything that is too much for you, laying some of that down. If there is some responsibilities that you can let go of, and not have to take on, lay those down. That's what it's asking of you. Okay. And the second one is gates to heaven. I love it. So it's like after you you let some of those burdens down and you ask for help and people come in to help you, I think you will get this pathway to where you're trying to go. And okay, and it says all beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom. The shrine is timeless compassion upon all life to this end. Yet sometimes attachments, lower vibration beings, entities, and elementals become frightened of divine love and believe that they will do better to hide in human energy fields instead. This blocks progress towards liberation, where human beings and lower vibration beings can pass through the gates of heaven into peace, bliss, and homecoming to the spiritual source of life. Okay. So this oracle is saying that you might have, you probably have some negative, low vibrational attachment entities attached to you. And there needs to be a clearing. And if you already know that, I think you do if you're into it. And it's saying if this is confirmation that it's working and to keep doing the practice again, like the cleansing, whatever you're doing to help you release that, whatever it is. And so it's not connected to you, okay? This is really important. Keep doing cleansing. So this is asking some of you guys to do cleansings of things that are in you, and you know that it's a lower vibration thing and you're trying to release it. And even asking one of these, even asking Queen Yan to help you, or any of these wonderful ascended masters. Odin is awesome to ask. He's very powerful. He's of so much of the light, and he walked like Christ-like as well. So all of these people can help you. So, and maybe you don't feel right to call on one of those. That's fine. Call on your ancestors to help you. Call on archangels. Archangel Gabriel came out, remember? Calling on him to help you, okay? So helping you clear that energy and doing, you can do a cleanse with a salt bath and do some clearing with that. There's multiple clearings. You can do an egg cleanse. There's so many cleansings that you can do to release, and sometimes it's simple as getting down on your knees and asking the Father just to help release you of that energy, and to deliver you from that energy. Sometimes it's simple as that. It's whatever you're comfortable with. It's whatever your intuition is calling you to do. And or someone who, if you ask for help, someone says, I think this would be a good idea to do this, because you're going to ask someone that's going to actually help you. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for being here. This was random messages. Like I said, I don't do messages at night, but it came through for me to do tonight. I'm going to be, this is Thursday night, but I'm going to not release it until tomorrow morning. I'm going to release it at 9:09 because I started this video at 9:09 p.m. Okay, so if you stay this long, you rock, lobster, and you are going to get through this, and you are definitely in my soul tribe. You can like, you can share, you can comment, you can just throw some beautiful energy love towards me, and I will appreciate that too, just as much as any of those other things. Okay. All right, you guys have a wonderful day or night. Bye.